All right, Sunday surprise draft time, Chris. I'll let you have the first pick.
Okay. What was I going to go with my Sunday first pick? I'm totally flustered here because I wasn't expecting to go there. I think I'm going to hold on. I know I got a Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here it is. I wrote it down. What the hell am I doing? The Saints defense. That's going to be my Sunday surprise. Yes, the lack of game plan or anything for Jalen Hurts and what he brings to the table. I think that's what I'm shocked by. Just watching there yesterday, some of the drop back pass scrambles, things like that. There seemed to be no thought of Jalen Hurts running or we need to have a game plan for that. More of just, hey, we're just going to treat him like every other drop back quarterback in football. Well, no, you can't because he's a lot more dangerous than any other drop back quarterback in football. I just think overall, just the way that game played out, the fact that Philadelphia ran the ball, controlled the clock, did all those type of things, and Jalen Hurts won that game with a Saints defense that's been, great as of late. That was probably the biggest surprise of Sunday to me.
It's hard as we get deeper into the season because there isn't much left to surprise us. The trends are playing out for the most part. And I usually don't do this, but I'm going to go to that same game because to me the surprise was that Jalen Hurts played well. We had been conditioned to believe that nothing was going to work. We had openly speculated on the possibility that they're putting Jalen Hurts into the lineup so he can fail and everyone in Philadelphia can shut the hell up about Carson Wentz. Jason Kelsey last week, those comments that were riveting about how it's a total failure by the players, by the coaches, by everyone, made me think there was not a damn thing they could do to make that offense any better. Well, surprise, Philly. Jalen Hurts made it better, and I didn't expect it. I thought it was part of the setup to justify going back to Carson Wentz next year. They got a problem now. Maybe a good problem, but they got a problem because Hurts demands, based upon his performance yesterday, more opportunities to keep playing.
Definitely. I don't think they were like, hey, we're going to fail with Jalen Hurts and show everybody. But I think they thought if that's the possibility, okay, this is the good thing that happens. Then people will stop talking about that. But you're right. This has opened up a can of worms now, and we're going to see where it goes. Because what does happen if he continues to look the way he did yesterday and they win football games? Man, that's going to start some crap storm there in Philadelphia as far as the offseason is concerned and talk radio and all of that. So I'm with you. That was shocking in a lot of ways. I think the next one I'm going to go to, I hate to do it, just Mahomes 3 interceptions. I think that's shocking to me. I don't know. That's to me one of the biggest surprises of the weekend. Patrick Mahomes. He's never had a 3 interception game, has he? I don't even know.
The Rams game.
The Rams game, the
one that was supposed to be in Mexico City.
Right, that game.
6 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Okay, so other than that, yes, I've never, seen that before. So that was a shocker. And not like, hey, I'm confused or I got tricked by coverage. One was a screen pass, which, there was trash and chaos all around it. Ball got tipped in the air by a Miami defender. He usually doesn't make those type of decisions. Then tries to hit Clyde Edwards-Helaire on a little check down the next drive and throws it, above his head to where he can barely get a hand on it. That ends up being an interception. And then the late interception in the fourth quarter, he's got, like we talked about earlier, he's got Tyreek Hill open. If he throws it out there, he's going to score a touchdown, but he kind of underthrows it. That's just rare. It's rare. It didn't matter. They still win. He's still amazing. But just don't see him throw 3 picks too much.
I'm going to go back to something we talked about earlier because it deserves to be highlighted again. Hassan Reddick, 5 sacks. That was a surprise to everyone, including to him. He didn't know until after the game that he had 5 sacks. He became very emotional. He still couldn't process that it had happened. It was a great day, a career day for Hassan Reddick with his 5 sacks, something no one would have predicted going into yesterday's games.
No, definitely not. That game had a few surprises for sure. I mean, the way they just kind of pushed around the Giants offensive line, who just came off a week of where they just pushed around the Seattle Seahawks and did some dominant things there. And, I was even going to Daniel Jones and the Giants was just one of the surprises to me. I mean, just with his health, the way they looked, all of that, certainly an issue. All right. My last surprise, I think, is Paul Guenther getting fired after the game. I mean, I think, I hate to talk about football, but I mean, go away from football there, but that's a shocker. I don't know what else to say. I mean, damn, the Raiders are in the middle of the AFC playoff chase right now, and they got a game on Thursday night, and yeah, they just got their butts whipped by the Indianapolis Colts, and, Rivers and the running game had their way, but just still, like, surprised that they going to fire the defensive coordinator at this point of the season. Right now, to me, that certainly makes the draft.
I am currently, and I was texting while you were talking because I am trying to find out exactly what it is that happened. Was there salty language? Was there pushing and shoving? Was there a Jerry Seinfeld, George Costanza slap fight between Gruden and Guenther? These are things we must find out, and we shall, because it is weird to do it, Chris, with a game coming up in just 3 days from now when they take on the Chargers with their season on the line. And look at that, plummeting of the playoff probability from 45% down to 26%. All right, the last one for me. And again, I got to give him credit. Mitchell Trubisky.
Good.
Who would have thought that he would outplay one of the guys that the Bears could have had? And I know he's got to be sick of hearing it. Bears fans are sick of hearing about it. Mitchell Trubisky at this point trying to create some film that maybe someone else will see and say, we can get more out of this guy than what Matt Nagy got out of this guy, because Trubisky on track to be a free agent. They didn't pick up his fifth-year option. They're not going to apply the franchise tag, barring something incredibly unlikely at this point, like Trubisky leading them to the playoffs and winning a game or two. He's going to be on the market. So everything he does the rest of the way is Trubisky showing the rest of the NFL, maybe you should take a chance on me for next year. Not necessarily to be handed the starting job, but give it a chance to compete somewhere.
Right.
Maybe he can get it done. In the right offense, maybe he can get it done.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. No. If I didn't pick the Paul Guenther thing, that was going to be my pick too, Trubisky. I'm glad you did it, because that was, either way, as bad as the Texans' defense is, we didn't expect the Bears' offense to look like that. Trubisky had that day compared to Watson. So you're absolutely right, and good for him. Gets some people off his back, at least for a few days.
All right, you got one more there, bro. Oh, no, you got three and I got three. That's it. I was expecting one more.
Stop texting and trying to find out why the Raiders fired the defensive coordinator. Pay attention to the show over here, all right?
You've challenged
me.
Get
your
game face on. You've challenged me to find out. I thought you had one more. I was laying out so you could go ahead.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.